We'll start off with Alex Dono. Alex?
Hey Elijah, since you've now been at Miami for several months, I'd love to know how kind of your transition has gone to becoming a Hurricane, and that I'd also like to know with some of the new faces who have arrived in summer, like Barrow and Barron, how the chemistry is going for your unit.
Okay, first, my transition here. My transition at the beginning was kind of like it was a little rough because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know how everything was like gonna flow. I didn't know anybody here. I had to remove all my stuff. So the transition was a little rocky, but once I finally got settled in, it felt like home. Everybody treated me like family, so it wasn't a hard transition, but it was a little rocky at the start. When it come down to the newer people coming in like Barrow, Tyler Barron, all the other new faces as well. It's I like the new people we got coming in. So that right there, that just added a little push to our D line, the D line room as a whole. I enjoy the way they work. Their work ethic is very high. So I like the way it pushes all of us to get better every day.
Our next question comes from Matt Sherdell from Kane Sport. Matt?
Yeah, hey Elijah. Obviously you're pretty familiar with Lance Guidry from Marshall. I think people call you sort of like an edge rusher. Do you see yourself as a pass rushing specialist or more of an every down end? And what do you sort of see as your role being on this team?
I like the pass rush. I like to drop. I like to do whatever they need me to do. So I don't feel like I'm labeled as one thing. I feel like I'm whatever you need me to be. I feel like I'm that type of player. So deep down inside, I feel like I would say I'm a utility player. Like wherever you need me, if you need me on the edge, I'm on the edge. If you need me to drop, I'll drop. So that's why I feel like I play my part. I'm here to help, not just a one trick pony.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein from the Sun Sentinel. Adam?
Hey Elijah, how's it going?
How you doing?
Good. You mentioned pass rushing. Well, the guy, who you're rushing to get, I know you can't tackle him, but is Cam Ward. Just what's it like trying to get after him in the pocket, even though, like I said, you can't tackle him? And, what's he like? Everyone says he likes to talk trash. So what's it like going against him in practice?
And Cam's relationship is a little bit different from everybody else. I do not care to talk junk. That's Cam Ward's game. That's what he does with everybody else. Me and Cam, we're buddy. When we see each other, we wave at each other in the midst of the play. Like we'll wave at each other. Hey Cam, hey yeah. Like that's just what we do. Like I don't care to talk junk. Like it doesn't affect me. It doesn't. It's pointless to me. But getting after Cam, I feel like that's some work for itself. Just because of the fact of the type of O line he has protecting him. So that's a battle to get to him every day. Him in the pocket, he throws dimes. So it's like even when you think you're pressuring Cam, you're possibly not really pressuring Cam when he throws the ball. Because when you look down the field, all you hear is blur in practice, or you'll see something that's unbelievable, and somebody making a crazy catch or where he placed the ball at. So chasing out the Cam it's a different experience, but it's a fun experience because it just pushes me to get there a little bit quicker, so he can't get the ball out.
Next, we'll go to Marcus Benjamin from Keynes County. Marcus?
Hi, Elijah. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good. I just kind of wanted to talk about, I guess, your transition from Marshall, where you were kind of, I guess, like the main pass rusher over there at Marshall, and now there's just a ton of guys that you are competing with for playing time, essentially. So, can you talk about how you are, in this really deep defensive line now, how good it can be, and how the transition is to really kind of maintain that brotherhood, all the while still competing for playing time?
Competition from me within the room. I feel like that's just what comes with football. I don't take it as a bad thing. I see it as a good thing because competition in the room only pushes us individually to get better. So it's like if I'm in front and everybody else is behind me and I'm doing good, it's gonna motivate everybody else to do better than me. If I'm in the back and if I'm behind somebody else and they're above me or starting above me, then that only motivates me to do better. So I can, it can be my turn. So I don't see competition as a bad thing or think it'll ruin anything between our relationship, our bond. I feel like it only brings us together. It teaches us as a unit to like, hey, well, he does this better than me. So now I want to go over here and see how he works it so it can help me better my game, vice versa. So it's the competition only pushes us to get better.
We'll do a couple more for Elijah. We'll go back to Matt Trudell from Kane Sport. Matt.
Hey, Elijah. Can you also just sort of talk about the big picture goals for this team? You know, do you have a sense, even though you just sort of got here a minute ago, for what this, you know, what this defense can accomplish? Because most people think the offense is going to be a major strength, and I think people maybe overlook your side of the ball.
Like everybody focused on offense right now, but defensive wise, I like the defense we put together from spring up to camp now. Like defense can be crazy this year. So I got high hopes for the defense this year. Everybody else might doubt us or overlook us, but when we step on that field, y'all gonna see what type of defense we got this year.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein from the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey again. So obviously there's a lot of attention on some of the higher profile freshmen guys like Marquise Lightfoot and Armando Blunt, Justin Scott. But what have you seen from maybe some guys who've flown under the radar like Cole McConaughey and Dalen Russell?
All the names you brought in, all the names you just brought up, I love all of them. I love all those kids. It's fun seeing them run around. It's fun teaching them as well because they're adjusting to a faster pace of football. So like coming from high school, coming to college, it's things a little bit different. Things run a little bit different. Things are coached a little bit different. So it's like some of the things they don't understand. It's fun teaching them football, but it's also fun teaching them just life lessons as well. Things they can carry along outside of football. And I love to see them grow up. I just love to see them run around, have fun as well.
Anything else for Elijah? Awesome. Thanks, Elijah. Appreciate your time.